All right, so you ever notice how you have a certain amount of money in your bank account that makes you feel comfortable, like you're good? And then you also have a number when that number drops in your bank account, you kind of like, uh-oh, you real cautious about what you buy and what you spend. And then there's also that number in your bank account when it reaches this certain amount, you feeling like, oh man, yeah, I could spend a little extra. I get go shopping or do something extra. Well, that's called your financial thermostat. But knowing what that is not enough. That's not enough. All right. I always talk to people about their financial thermostat and what it is and how to recognize it, but I never tell them how to change it. So this is why I'm gonna show you how to change your financial thermostat. This is one of the ways that you can change it. This is gonna sound silly, but trust me, it works. What you have to do is, and you have to really mean this inside, or it's not gonna work. You have to program your subconscious mind. And you do that by saying things with your conscious mind. Your subconscious mind is listening and it becomes repetition, and then that becomes a part of how you think. Anytime you see any amount of money whatsoever, or you see something that you normally think is cost a lot or is expensive, anytime you see a net worth, or you read an article about a celebrity or something and it's like 200 million, you see the word 200 million, or you see an expensive car drive by, you see a Lamborghini or a private jet or whatever it is, it could be $1 billion. No matter what it is, when you see that number, you need to really truly feel inside. You need to say this out loud if you can, or at least in your head. You need to look at that number and be like, yo, that's it? That's all that is 200 million? Like, that ain't that, like, okay, ooh. Now you probably like, well, that's silly, man, because like you probably feel like, oh, well, 200 million, that's a lot of money. 100,000, that's a lot of money. But what you're doing is you're programming your subconscious mind, and here's how it works. If you keep looking at those numbers and feeling like that's not a lot, you see $1 billion, you're like, just $1 billion? You know what I'm saying? Like, you see, $50,000, you're like, okay, that's chump change. Like, you say that and you believe that inside. What'll happen is as you're hustling, as you are getting money and putting money into your bank account, into your net worth, and as your assets are growing, you're going to start to look at that. And normally, let's say if you normally used to having $1,200 in your bank account, now you got $5,000. You're going to look at that $5,000, and whether you want to or not, because you've been programming this, anytime you see numbers or things of value, you're going to look at that $5,000 and be like, yo, that's it? Like, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? Then when you get 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, $250,000, $500,000, whatever, you're going to be feeling like, yo, I'm broke. Like, that's it. That's all I got. And what that does is that helps increase and boost up your financial thermostat so you can hang on to your money. This is going to stop you from getting in that threshold to where you feel like you need to spend some money, and you're going to be spending money that you don't need to spend. You need to use that money to make you some more money. Okay? That's how you actually change the financial thermostat.